For those of you who are single, how can you love somebody if you don't love yourself? Seriously, like when you look at yourself in the mirror, do you find yourself attractive? If you don't, how are you supposed to go out and find somebody? How are you supposed to go up and walk up to somebody with confidence and say, I have a beautiful body, I'm a good looking person, I'm worthy of you? If you don't feel that way, then that's how you are. That's how you present yourself. They say you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but people do. I mean, you certainly do. When you see somebody who's not attractive, you haven't opened up the book to ask, oh, are they a beautiful person on the inside? Are they somebody that actually could be my best friend? No, you have no idea. You're just judging the book by its cover. So why is your cover so ugly and so filthy, and you just hate the way you look at yourself? When you look at yourself in the mirror, why do you allow yourself to be that way? You can change it. You can change it. I'm working on it. You guys can be too. And that's the problem, is that you cannot love somebody if you don't love yourself. And even if you're not, and don't think that, oh, okay, I'm single, I can work on it. Even if you're not single, if you're with somebody like I am, if you're married to somebody, if you've been with your wife for 20 years, but you still look at yourself in the mirror, how are you supposed to love her? How are you supposed to love somebody in your life if you don't look good yourself? If you don't love yourself? And I'm not saying you necessarily have to be jacked and you have to be all muscular and ripped and everything like that, even though that's what a man should be fucking doing. But I'm saying in general, if you look at yourself, you're disgusted with your appearance, then how are you supposed to love your wife and treat them with love and respect? If anything, at a minimum, you want to look like the person you were like when you met her years ago. And if years ago you met her and you were like this young athletic guy, and you're very full of life and energy, and now you're just like fat and decrepit and you're just kind of giving up, don't blame it on, oh, I'm getting older, I'm in my 30s, I'm in my 40s, I can just kind of let it slide, because that's not the way it has to fucking be. I mean, look at all these celebrities who are much older. They're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they look fucking amazing. They have multiple kids. They have tons of responsibilities. And what is your fucking excuse? Like, seriously, I've been thinking about that a lot myself. I'm in my 30s, and there are tons of great, good-looking guys who they don't have to be the way I was a couple of years ago, which is fat, balding, addicted to all kinds of stupid substances, drinking too much, unhappy. And I was in a great relationship, and I still am in that same great relationship with my wife. But I looked, I didn't respect myself, and she can tell. And it makes her lose love and respect for you over time as well. She's stuck with me through all of that because she knows that deep down inside, I'm going to work on it, that I actually have the ability to improve. And so she loves me and she trusts me to improve. So same thing with your spouse. She's sitting there hoping and understanding and believing that you're going to change eventually. So start changing now. You have to start by loving yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror, do you love what you see? That's great. If you don't, then work on it. If you sit down and read a book or have a conversation with somebody and you sound like an idiot, or you have a difficult time reading a book, well, then fucking practice it. Try and get better. Try and get better at talking with people. If you sound like a fucking uneducated moron when you have a conversation with people, you stumble over your words, you speak too quickly, you don't like the cadence of your speech, whatever your problems are internally, you can find ways to fix it. Go on fucking YouTube and type in how to speak in a more intellectual manner, or go read a difficult, dense book. Read something by like Jordan Peterson or Stephen Hawking, and all of a sudden your mind, your internal dialogue is going to sound far more intellectual, and when you speak, you're going to sound a lot better. If you think that your cadence is too fast, or you think you say a lot of stupid shit, then fucking Google and figure out, hey, I say lots of stupid shit. How do I fix that? You can do it. I've done it. I've done a lot of self-improvement work, and you can do the same thing. So remember, if you want to love somebody and you want to show your true love and compassion for somebody, start by loving yourself.